and I'm playing as the Uchi daimyo, led by Lord Norihiro Uchi, or perhaps Uchi Norihiro, because the names are the other way around in Japan, where the family name goes first. But because so let's see, what are we doing? Well, we want to. I'm thinking we're gonna conquer this island first. We gotta choose our rivals. Who is already rivaling us? So what? Where? So where is so? Well, you're a tiny island, and I just deleted my navy, so I'm not gonna conquer you. You see, you're up here, and I want to conquer the people down here, and also I think you have a bigger army. And then we have Shiba. It's all the way over there. I don't know why I'm. Okay, well I want. Okay, you're my ally, right? Yeah, you're allied with me. So who do you dislike? Uh, wait, where's this one? All the way over there. Why would I? Okay, I'm just gonna see who you're not allied to. You're not. You're allied to Hatakayama. Where are they? All the way up there. You're allied with um Tokugawa. Isn't that Toku Tokugawa? That sounds familiar. Where's Tokugawa? Or am I thinking of Ashikaga? I don't know. Okay, well, I don't think I'll have any problems rivaling you, right? That's is this the same as? Yeah, that they're the same. Okay, then Otomo, like an automaton. Okay, and then last, who are you? Kikuchi. Kikuchi. That's the. Okay, where is a? Can I not rival Kikuchi? I can rival someone all the way over here, but I can't rival a Kikuchi. Well, I guess, right? Hmm. Okay, who are these guys? Yamano? They're already my rivals, so I might as well rival them. Okay, I want a big army. Uh, get a horse. East Asian Archer Cavalry. Hmm. I wonder. So if I. Hmm. Now, can I just. Do I have just a daimyo cast a spelling where I can. Yeah. Take capital he's in. Right, okay. Yamana, so. Osakawa, I would lose that war definitely. Ito, sure. Where are you? Okay, well. Hmm. Maybe. Okay, you have 2,000 as your army. Are you friends with anyone? You're Uchi and Kitabatake. Oh, who's that? The same. Okay. Now I want a bigger army than just 4, so I'm gonna develop my this place. Um, spend all my admin and oh, maybe I should wait for the Renaissance. Uh, because I think if I develop a province, well, there's a new where is it? If I go to technology and I show institutions, then once Renaissance happens, then whenever I develop a province, that province will, well, get developed. And also get a little bit of Renaissance. So maybe it would be a good idea. Okay, minus point. Okay, what? Are the horses that expensive? Oh, that gives me an idea. You start training the armies to be good at fighting. Okay, well, let's look at our economy, or how much money we have. I assume most of it is we're losing on army maintenance. And, okay, I'm gonna turn off the fort because we're at peace, so we don't really need to maintain the fort. But now, That's not always a good idea because someone might declare war on you and then, well, you're out of luck if you don't have a fort and your armies are all training. So someone, if, for example, if Bungo had an army here, they could just declare war on me. Or wait, if Otomo, but had like ha they could just declare war on me, move their army here, and since my armies are drilling, they would just lose. And then they would immediately just siege my fort because I'm not maintaining my fort. However, I don't think anyone will declare war on me, and even if they do, I do have my allies. I have Ito and Hosokawa, so anyone who would be thinking about declaring war on me probably shouldn't. Okay, what's this? Shoni, Shoni, who are you allied with? Yamana and So. So if I were to declare war on those two, I would be outnumbered like 2 to 1, around about. A little less than that, because, well, I have 4 and they have 8, but it I have one of mine is a horse and one of theirs is a horse. So if it was really if I was really outnumbered 2 to 1, then that would have to make it so that they would have 2 horses, but they only have 1, or I should say East Asian Archer Cavalry. Let's see, what can we do? What's our money situation looking like? Now I wonder, so this, I might actually want to build another one of these. It'll cost me money, but if they're like doing stuff, then it'll make me more money. So it'll pay for itself eventually. And well, since this is the start of the game, I mean, it always makes sense in the long run, but I assume the investment will pay off in not too long. Let's see, I already have manpower, and with money I can buy more money or whatever. So we take our navies. I'm having them privateering the trade node Jiren. If you look, um, it says Jiren has the highest profit. Everything else is either loss or no profit. I assume what it means by no profit is that the amount the amount of money it costs to like maintain the boats is exactly paid for with the amount of money you're getting. If it's if the profit is 0.2, then that would mean that it makes 0.2 more than it costs to maintain the boats. Let's see, so our merchants are already there. So we're making 0.033. I wonder, would it make sense to just develop my provinces now, rather than waiting for the Renaissance to happen? Maybe. Are you... okay. Who do you have for allies? So, just so. If I were to declare war on you, I would probably win, right? Where is So? Okay, I'm gonna stop training my thing, and I'm going to think about declaring war on Otomo. Otomo. I don't know. So where are you? Oh, you're that island. Okay, this is a really good idea because if they try to land an army in, what's this? A young man has arrived at our capital today, claiming to be a long-lost son who was kidnapped by a rival daimyo years ago. Through sheer audacity and luck, he managed to escape their clutches, and has now returned home to once more take up his rightful place as the daimyo's heir. Furthermore, as a result of his long years spent in captivity, he can surely tell us many of their secrets. Okay. Let's see. I think this one is the best because if 442, 434, that 434 is more than 442. And let's see, I get military power and army tradition, so that's nice, I guess. Now, where's your army? Are you at war with someone? Where's your army? Well, they'll definitely have a larger fleet than me, so, well, first of all, what I'll do is I'll send this fleet over here. Because if I allow that ship to just get destroyed, it'll kind of defeat the purpose. Now, they're asking for land, but I think I can win the war without them. Let's see. Okay, I make sure I'm using the Take Capital Bungo Casus Belli as opposed to the the Sengoku Casus Belli instead of the Humiliate Rival Casus Belli, because if I did Humiliate Rival, I wouldn't be able to take land. And I want to take land. Now they have an army, which they might consider using their navy to send to the land. Do I have an... Okay, yeah, I only need 3. But where are their armies? All the way over there. Let's see. I'm gonna develop this with my military power just so I can maybe... I don't have enough money. Also, I guess I might as well do that too. So I'm gonna spend off my development so I can, okay. So I can... Let's see if they only have 2,000. I think I'll siege Bungo before they can siege Seoul. Oh, they're using their boats to get across. So, what I'm gonna do is this. Wait a second, are they locked in? I'm gonna... I'm gonna set this on. I'm gonna wait. See if they're... They're going towards Chikuzen, right? We'll arrive in Chikuzen. Okay, see that little movement locked sign? That's when I'm going to... That way, I'm going to abandon the siege. And can I get rid of this? Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna click this. Oh, I guess because they're on boats, they can just cancel anyway. That's too bad. And they have 3,000, which means I don't think I'm technically outnumbered. See, they don't have enough troops to take Suo. I wonder what would be the best way to go about this. They are sieging my province, but I don't really have to worry about that much because they don't have enough troops to actually succeed in sieging it. But if those troops were to combine with these troops, that would be a bigger problem. So if I can take their capital, and which I probably will succeed in doing by the looks of it, unless they manage to pull something, then I'll just have to wait for a few years for these guys to just sign a peace treaty with me. Because I won't be able to take them. Oh, they're doing something. They are up to something. Oh, where are these guys going? Oh, these guys are all... They were going to do some. If I were so, I would send my army to meet up with those guys, and then I'd join up in sieging, trying to siege the capital. I think that would be their best bet. So if we, let's see, I have a walls breach, but I don't want to. Oh, are you at war with someone else now? You are at war with Kono in the Kono conquest of Otomo. Is there a? I wonder if there's a nation called Tono, and you could be the Empire of Otomo Tono, like an automaton. I wonder why they're called that. Oh, it looks like we have a positive this thing. Wait, so if their navy are... I deleted all my transports, so I couldn't attack them even if I wanted to. But I will send my navy. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just keep my navy at the... Because I don't really care how my enemy's war goes with their other enemy. Okay, 35%, we might take it soon. So that's blockaded by our enemy's enemy. They want the same province, but I think they're kind of stupid because there's no way they're getting it unless something bad happens to me, which nothing will. Okay, I could build another soldier if I had a little bit more money, which I now do. Okay, it's just so. Okay. Now let's see, will So sign a white peace treaty with me? See, maybe if I send some boats there. What's this? I want an open outcome. Okay, peace offer from Otomo. Oh, where are you going? Where do you think you're going? You're going to Bungo. I don't want you going to Bungo. I want you in the... Well, this isn't the capital, but maybe I'll make it the capital one day. I mean, I guess I could just pretend I'm not at war and just act as though I normally would, just enable army drilling. It's not like they can do anything about it. Oh, and I don't have any money, so I can't build more boats. How many of those are transports? Okay, maybe. Yeah. So I think it's fine to drill them if the enemy literally has... Uh-oh, what's that? Is someone heading to attack me? Usagi and Ando. Okay, I don't think any of those are me. Because I'm Uchi. Is that how it's pronounced, or is it pronounced Ouchi? Southern Korean Sea. See, how am I gonna get Tsushima? I don't know. I'm gonna have to build up a bigger navy than I have now, or else I'll just have to vassalize them when I become the take over the shogunate, whatever. Hey, so are you really sure you're not? Come on. I think my next target will be Shoni, because they're the next biggest thing. Let's see. So I just have to wait for this to tick up, and for the so to. Are you really sure? Are Are you really sure you don't want to just sign a little peace treaty with me? I mean, it's not like I care whatever you do on your little island. Let's see. Can develop this more. I think I will wait for the Renaissance to happen. I don't really feel in that much of a hurry to develop this. Would be nice to make it my capital, because if my capital is further south and on this island, then it's basically protected. Not that I'm too worried, but like, you can imagine an army just sitting here and I wouldn't be able to take my capital back. I'd rather have it someplace I know I can defend. Well, I mean, I guess if I take over this entire southern island, I won't have to worry as much about losing that capital, because then my army won't be on the southern island. What's this island called? Kyushu. And I assume this would be northern Kyushu, yeah. Sanyodo. Sanindo. Saying it like it's Shikoku. Kinai. Western Shubu. I assume then there will be Eastern Shubu, right? Yep, Eastern Shubu. Then Hokuriko. Western Kanto, then would there be an Eastern Kanto? Yeah. And what's this? This is Tohoku. And then I already know this is the this is Hokkaido. Are you still sure you don't want to just sign a peace treaty with me? Why not? Wait, can I send offer? Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops. Sue for peace. Offer tribute. Suggest offer. They will not accept anything we can offer right now, so... But it's like, you know you're not gonna win this war no matter what happens, so I don't see what your deal is. I guess they just want to delay me annexing their ally, which makes sense. Calicut. I could call my ally in, but I don't see the point of that. Princedom of Calicut. Who is this? Atomo. See, they're just offering to pay me a small amount of money, which I don't really care. How, they're like, how much percentage would that be? Well, I mean, obviously, I know it's 22.9%, which is halfway in between 1/5 and 1/4, which would mean it's 2/9 or something. I don't know. If you just add them together, does that get the average? Maybe. Who's that? So since I think it's only the Christian ones where you can get a personal union. I don't think you can oh, what's this? Did our guy die or something? What happened? It caused our stability to go down. I can't. Or did they break their wait, no, I don't want to just the province, okay. Did you break your no, I don't want to. Shiba. What are you doing? You only have 1,000. Okay, well, that's... I don't know what you're thinking you're gonna accomplish with your 1,000 soldiers, not even enough to siege a province. Let's see, how long until the Renaissance? I think it's technically can happen at any time, right? If I go, it would be under technology. Chinese, sorry, we have the same technological group as the Chinese. That's interesting. There's no independent Japanese. Well, let's see. Renaissance. Oh, it already happened, so I'm gonna develop my capital. Ito, okay. And then... Okay, we still can't build another soldier, but that should increase our money supply, right? Yeah. Okay, does it say institutions, Renaissance 27%? Okay. No, I don't want to... Are you sure you don't want to just sign a separate piece? Come on. Come on. Pay 20 ducats. I don't have 20 ducats, and I'm not giving you that, okay? I don't know why they think they're in the position to be making demands. Although I guess technically they're not making demands, but they'll only sign a peace treaty if I give them my literal capital. Which, I mean, I guess I could do, but the only benefit would be to slightly speed up the end of this war, and I don't really care about that. How much development is this? 423 compared to my capital, which is also 423. So 85%. We're getting pretty close to the, I don't know. Let's see the Ainu. Is there any way to like play as the Ainu without just getting conquered by the Japanese right away? I wonder. I mean, I feel like if you declare war on literally anyone, the Emperor is gonna get all involved. Let's see. Even if I wanted to, daimyos can't fight their own wars. Interesting. So I'll have to become emperor before I can conquer foreign stuff. Well, I believe I can colonize stuff, right? Yeah. Let's see. How long am I gonna have to wait? It's like ticking up so slowly. What happens if we add 11.4 to 86? We get a 97. 11 and 87 would be 98. When are you gonna... It wouldn't make sense to be like build a big navy just so I can just so I can invade them, and that would be costly on the manpower anyway. If I'm building transports, and then I'd have to have 6 transports, and I'd to take off my army, and then they might just die right away anyway, because if you're doing a naval invasion and the person's already there, that's not very good for you. Can I declare war while I'm at war? Maybe. But I'm not going to. I don't think it's a good idea. Isolationist, open, or open. I want the open one. What's for the government reforms for a daimyo? Okay. Let's see, which one do I want? I think I'm gonna want this one because I want the money. Manpower isn't a problem right now. I think the thing about manpower, I believe if you just win the first big battle and then siege everything. It won't matter how much manpower you have. And if that person you're up against is a 1 or 2 province miner, don't think it'll matter that much. But if you're a large nation, I think it becomes more important, the manpower. I don't want to lose base tax. I like tax because tax is money. No, I'm not gonna accept your... Oh, I can't because I'm at peace. Let's see. How 104,000. They're pretty big and powerful. Who's this? Toki. Their flag looks basically white with the shade of blue they have. We're only at 90%. How much further can we get? 7.8. How long has this war been going? 1447. I'm pretty sure in a few months we should just win by default, right? Isn't that how it works if a war goes on for 5 years and you occupy your entire enemy's land? Then it doesn't matter what allies they have. What time? 1447? Or no, because then it's not like we've occupied their capital for 5 years, is it? When did we occupy their capital? Does it say? I don't know. I guess I'll lose some reform progress or whatever. Does it? Or would it say? Would it say how long I've occupied their capital? Does it appear here? No, because it's not a battle. What's this? Bottom. 480 troops in total. Attrition. You lost 480 troops to attrition. Which is more than they lost, but that's only because their army's smaller. Oh! I just jumped up to 100%. I think that means because they're gonna take everything and all your money. Okay, so then I'll go after these guys at some point, and I'll make this a core. Okay, well that's it for this episode. Maybe I'll make more.